63.
Oh, superb performance by James Cahill here.
$70.
Would ideally like this ready.
James Cahill, 70.
Oh, Ronnie O'Sullivan requires snookers. But will James Cahill regret that?
1.
Ronnie floats the red in. He collects the 8 points. Just wants one snooker.
$8.
Not on himself,
10.
though. Oh, he snookered James Cahill. He's got to play a delicate swerve shot. Oh, he's overcooked it.
Foul.
Bizarre
Ronnie
circumstances.
O'Sullivan, 4.
Absolutely bizarre circumstances. Ronnie O'Sullivan snookering himself, blasting at the green, getting a weird snooker on the green.
Thank you.
Amazing frame.
$7.
Oh, James Cahill only had to pot the red to seal the deal. That was his undoing, really, in some respects.
12.
You never know what's going
18.
to happen in a game of snooker. Ronnie O'Sullivan has stolen this.
25.
Yep, what a steal. All seemed to be going along very nicely for James Cahill when he was on that break. Looked like possibly making a century, but missed the red, and wow, that swerve shot has cost him the frame. He trails 4-3.
The one immediately below the pink is available to the right corner, and he's landed absolutely inch perfect on the blue. Was he still on this red? He's let that
48.
cue ball just run down the table a little bit too much. Getting down quick, he should be all right.
Ronnie
Well,
O'Sullivan,
he
48.
just overhit that positional shot off the blue, and that's what caused him to be playing this red into a blind pocket. And also it was tight. No doubt he hit the red first, but he should have been straighter on it. Just having a look to see if there's a possibility of a 3-ball plant here. No, he didn't think so. He's just playing safe. He's having another look at the 3-ball plant. He can screw up the table. I'm not certain it's on. Oh, but it was. And it was only a second thought to play it.
1.
He wasn't certain, but then he thought, well, I'm taking the cue ball back to the balk end. And it was on. And that 3-ball plant can get him right back in this frame.
$7. Thank you. 8.
Nicely on the black. Just play a little cannon into the 4 reds. Just below the ping. Just loosen them up. And now set fair for a counter attack. There's not a difficult ball
15.
on the table, really. Maybe the green, but that's a long way off.
16.
Very loose. James there. He's at least a
23.
foot short of pace. That's where you've got to play for 2 reds, not 1. Little small details like that are the difference in these matches. If you get any aspirations of being a top player, you have to play for 2 reds. Yeah, again, I'm not trying to be overcritical, but that was basic. Now, recovery required. Is he up to it? Oh, by jingo, he is. What a good recovery. Not perfect again. Tricky ping. No guarantee of position. Yeah, what do you do here? I think all you can do is just screw off the cushion for the difficult red behind the black. That's all that you can play here. Played it nicely. Played it very nicely. So shot 2 of the recovery negotiated.
30.
Can he make the hat-trick? This is tough. But it could be the key to the clearance. Superb. See there, just
31.
evidence, I think, of the recloth, the cushions. It was just a bit wide, but it accepted the pot. Get this off the far jaw. Just millimetres of a difference. That's better. Now, being able to play for pink off this red is actually better.
38.
Anything low in the pink now. All about his cue ball.
39.
Just about okay.
So that now takes James Cahill 1 point in the lead.
45.
Just a case of holding yourself together. This is a big steal, this.
$46.
As I said earlier, the only problem ball is the green, but it doesn't look much of a problem. Just about got on this red. Not perfect by any means.
53.
And in potting it, he may be kissing the pink, so it could affect the position on the colour. Managed to miss the kiss on the pink now. He doesn't want to be straight on this green.
54.
I think he's straight enough. He didn't want to be on the green, but playing the red as he did is the only colour he could play for. Well, hasn't he struck that well? It wasn't much of an angle, but he made the most of it. And now all set fair
57.
to go back 1 frame in front.
The most impressive thing, there's
59.
been a nonchalance about this contribution. He is right up for the task this morning. And what a blow this would be.
62.
Yes, just the brown needed. And that misread from Ronnie from a poor positional shot has cost him. Very well played.
66. 71. 77.
Outstanding, 84 of the finest. And the young man makes a big statement. He's back in the lead at 6-5.
Trying to force the angle. Oh, well.
Quiet down, please.
These things happen.
30.
You wonder how this went in, wouldn't you? Well, he didn't take advantage
James Cahill,
of
30.
that stroke of good fortune. Disappointing, missed that one. And I don't think he missed it because he was feeling guilty.
1.
So, Ronnie, with a chance, nice angle on the black. We'll probably go into them because he's only one loose red and he's got to disturb something at some time, and he couldn't get a better opportunity than this. But not on anything ideal. He's got this cut to the right corner.
8.
And just about reach over. On tippy toes.
9.
Absolutely perfect on the blue. Big moments
14.
in the match now for me, this. Ronnie needs to make the most of this opportunity that's
15.
presented itself from nowhere, really.
$22. $23.
Well, red available into the right corner just below the pink. Can he hold for it off this blue? He could, quite comfortably. But now, after this red,
28.
the work starts, because red's a little bit awkward.
29.
And he needs an angle on the black, which I think he's just about got one. Obviously the red second from the pink goes to the left corner. And of course in potting this he'll release the other one.
36.
He's not on it ideal, has to be said. But he's on it.
37.
But because he was running off the second red, has not got ideal position on the blue. And it's not, well, it needed a good shot off the green. The cue ball will be travelling a distance, so needs to judge the pace correctly. Hit this too hard.
$40.
So that's end of break. Quick glance at the scoreboard, got a 10-point advantage now. Good safety shot required.
He's playing the double.
Well, he's got the double. I'm not going to say it was a wrong shot, but we know with doubles, if they don't go in and they hit the far jaw, that he could have come back and left James Cahill a shot on. It went in, and now a chance to win the frame at this
48.
visit and punish young James for that easy misread into the corner.
49.
Now, I'm not certain about the availability of these two reds, just to the right of the pink, and I don't know if he's got the angle on the pink to nudge into them. Well, he did. Another quick glance at the scoreboard, 25 points in front.
55.
Two reds, two colours still needed.
56.
Yeah, he's been looking for some inspiration all morning. Will adversity be the factor that he just needed to get himself going?
Yeah, he still seems to me, though, Alan, to be treading a fine line
62.
with the shot selection.
63.
So this black to go 40 points in front with just 35 remaining.
Yeah, he seems to be playing more an instinct this morning
70.
than method.
Another double will keep James Cahill in his seat. When he fluked the black, you thought, well, what a chance to win the frame, but he missed an easy red. And he's been punished for it.
$77. 79.
I'd hold on to your hats, folks. I think we're in for a roller coaster ride here of some magnitude.
$82. $86. Switch that off, please.
Rob Walker, RMC, reminds everybody to switch the phones off.
91.
Always somebody who forgets.
$97.
And this for the century. Superb. That's what Ronnie O'Sullivan is all about. He pulls the frame back, but he's still back, is firmly against the wall. He trails now 8-6.
29.
Just all-out attack. Tremendous pot. But surely he's got to play safe now.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. Surely he's not taking this blue on. I mean... Oh, what a shot that is! Oh my goodness. The two best shots in a row of this championship
35.
so far. Talk about pushing the boat out. That was like
36.
pushing out the cruise liner.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, he's pushing his talent to the limit here. Don't think anyone argues the greatest player has ever picked up a cue, but he's really asking everything of his ability. He's refusing to back away from any shot. It's admirable, but it's risky.
41. $42.
This red just to the left of the black is available should he want to play it, but decided to play the cannon. Oh, and that's what can go wrong.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
He's been
42.
unlucky not to
James
run into the
Cahill,
corner.
5.
The question is, what has he left? You've got to say unlucky, but you always take a risk when you play cannons at that pace.
Yeah, the switch again. Oh, that is wonderful. That is wonderful with your opposite hand. had the presence of mind to play the cue ball into bulk, which meant he could strike it more positively. Still thinking properly, James. They're all there. But boy, his heart will be beating to some tune. They are there. Now, drop nicely on this pink. Just find a little gap.
Five.
Nice touch. Well played. Good signs for the rest of this visit.
You'd love to be brave enough to play. He's not going to do it. I was going to say you'd love to be brave enough to play for the red behind the black spot off that pink, but I don't blame him. He's trying to
11.
get back in it before tackling that difficult last red.
$12.
Just about got the angle on the blue where he can screw back, leave himself a straight red to the right corner, then be able to play for the pink.
18.
This frame and match is in his hands.
17.
Can he hold himself together?
18.
Now, does he have the angle to possibly play for the red this time, the difficult red? He's coming round to have a look at sort of angle on this. It may just be too low of straight. Yeah, he can't play on the low red. Two massive shots coming up now.
Sure.
What do you do here, John? Top side of blue?
24.
Well, you want an angle on one of them to drop on that awkward red. And Ronnie O'Sullivan, has his race been run? Or will he get one more chance?
$25.
Played for the blue. You can see on the expression on his face come too straight. He's not going to be able to get on this last red now, so maybe a plan will be to just either play a safety come snooker here. Well, he's looking at the brown, but that's a big shot to play at this stage of a match. Well, he's going to play the brown, swing it round off three cushions. Massive shot. Good pot, good line. Good length. It's no gimme this red, but it could be a possible frame and match winner.
Yeah, this red is the biggest shot of his life. Stealing himself.
Tremendous pot, perfect on the green. And now up to and including the pink for an unbelievable
33.
victory against what everybody says is the greatest player that's ever lived.
35.
He said when he drew Ronnie in the draw, he was relishing the opportunity to play Ronnie at the Crucible. And just 4 pots away from achieving a dream.
38.
3 pots away.
$42.
Inch perfect on the blue. Ronnie's race surely is run. People will criticise Ronnie O'Sullivan for his performance in the first session and shot selection, but every credit to this young man, this pink, for an unbelievable victory. In it goes! In it goes! And Ronnie O'Sullivan, the #1 player in the world, the greatest of all time, is out. And James Cahill has proved one of the biggest shocks ever here at the Crucible Theatre.